Time now for the Peter Chill 11 o'clock news and it's late Saturday night, December 12th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. Your 11 o'clock news the line. They're on this late Saturday night here. Top story at 11 o'clock here is in Paris, where first the good news on Saturday afternoon. World leaders ratified a universal pact to solve global warming and in the decades-long political stalemate, and according to the best possible science, low the risk of ecological collapse. Ted Cruz counted under the front-runner status in Iowa on Saturday night when a new poll showed in the Texas senator with 31% of GOP support in the state, 10 points ahead of Donald Trump's 21%. Los Angeles County Sheriff's homicide detectives were investigating activity involved shooting that occurred today in Linwood, California, after reports were received of a man being seen with a gun and shots being heard. Officials continue to scout the backgrounds of the shooters who killed 14 people and injured 21 in San Bernardino, California. While man accused of hate crime arson in California must fire. And he's about is called James Stahl Jr. Beijing, an all-American and all-female North Korean pop group formed by leader Kim Jong-un, abruptly canceled it. Beijing concert started because of communication issues in Indonesian Chinese media, and the concert venue said, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the first Saudi woman ever to cast ballots in the kingdom, hugged and took souvenirs selfies during a groundbreaking election on Saturday that marked another step in social reforms, but failed to stir a major turnout at the polls. Swiss police had arrested 2 people with stolen passports and found traces of potential bomb-making chemicals in a car as security remains high around Zima amid terrorism alert, and unknown for suspects of 40 days said on Saturday. Kabul, Uganda, dozens of bodies, some with their hands tied behind their backs, were strewn across the streets of Bujumbura, the capital of Burundi, on Saturday, a day after the coordinated strikes by identified gunmen in military camp Albuquerque, Mexico. The president of the Albuquerque Police Union has pleaded not guilty to the charges of abuse and intimidation and witness. Funeral set for 3 slain in California shooting. A suspect in the fatal shooting of 2 Mississippi police officers died after he was found unresponsive in his cell, authorities said. Washington, Donald Trump has the Republican Party establishment right when he wants them as a divisive bill and their renewed threats to both from the GOP and independents and independent in the general election as the party elders and energy. New York stock market investors are ready for the first U.S. Federal Reserve interest rate hike in the nearly decade next week, but they may not be fully prepared for all the numerous remarks likely to accompany the announcement. The demise of the Third Avenue Management LLC junk bond fund last week, where underscores financial regulators' concerns about the risk in mutual funds, and then highlights Washington's urgency to try and address these words. The last time a full moon rose on Christmas was 1977. By the time the Bee Gees were on the radio and Saturday Night Fever was in theaters. 2 cities, New Delhi and Beijing, 2 very polluted cities and 2 very ways to dealing with twin public health crisis. One, Beijing's air was forecast to reach hazardous levels for 3 straight days early in December, the government issued. In long-term research conducted at Houston Methodist Hospital, researchers have found effective ways to use a combination of suicide gene therapy and chemotherapy. New York feeling stressed and increases the chance of elderly people to have a mild cognitive impairment after an appeal to the flu-borne Alzheimer's disease, the study found. Chipotle Mexican group could face scrutiny after the restaurant chain has been removed and receiving an for the last few weeks due to E. coli outbreak that has left many people sick. The United States spends far and away the most healthcare per capita, yet the nation lags nearly 2 years behind the average life expectancy among developed nations. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:03 on this late. Starting out here, and it's time now for a travel report here. And it's smooth sailing highways and byways doing there, and we got 2 accidents here to see. And down here, 295 on the both ends looking good from Alberta to walk here. 146 on the southbound side of Lowell, so before Route 95 in downtown Providence here. 95 southbound and get an accident on 95 northbound. Southbound on Route 146, so expect delays 95 southbound, so from Branch Avenue to downtown Providence here. And 120 southbound time get accident before 3A in Burlington, so expect delays here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute on this late Saturday night on the highways and byways of New England here. And hooks up with 12 on the southbound side of 93, it's a little slow. And we got an accident on Route 1 on the northbound side in Kittery, Maine, near the main turnpike, so expect delays here. And the main turnpike cut off road before The turn back in Southport the maintenance a little slow here. And 295 on the southbound side, a little slow after Route 95 in Gardner, Maine, and Main turn back on the northbound side, a little slow after the Gray interchange here. Okay, look at that MBTA alerts here on this late Saturday night here. Subway system is looking good here. Commuter rail looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good here. Peter Cello News Time is now 11:05 on this late Saturday night here. Time out for weather report here. For tonight, most skies got about 44 degrees, calm wind. For Sunday, chances of cloudy skies with a high of 52 degrees. Calm wind becoming north freeze about 5 miles an hour. For Sunday night, there's a drizzle with a slight chance of showers. Areas of fog. After 10 p.m., otherwise, skies got low about 41 degrees. And chance precipitation is 20% with light east wind. On Monday, showers likely may after 3 p.m. Punch back after 5 p.m. Otherwise, skies got about 54 degrees east with about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance precipitation is 7%. New principal less than 10 minutes possible. On Monday night, showers possibly at Thursday before 2 a.m. Then showers likely 7 stores produce every rainfall. Punch back before 8 p.m. Low around 50 degrees. South at about 6 to 13 miles an hour, becoming southwest at a midnight. Precipitation is 8%. Tuesday, parts of the podcast got about 57 to about 39 degrees. Wednesday, most of the skies about 47 degrees. Wednesday night, chance of showers after 4 a.m. Most of the skies got about 37 degrees. Precipitation 30%. Thursday, chance of showers punch back before 8 a.m. Otherwise, most of the skies got about 54 to about 41 degrees. Precipitation 40%. Friday, chance of showers since the punch back otherwise. Parts of the podcast got about 48 to about 30 degrees. Precipitation 30%. And for Saturday, most of the skies have about 41 degrees. Currently here, not near it's 53 degrees, overcast skies, humidity 72%, and that is going to be it for Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news that is late, Saturday, December 12th, 2015. Peter, will be a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night with a goodbye today.